Hi Libras. What's at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. So there is celebration here. At the end of all this, there's going to be some celebration, or kind of intermittently there will be. There's some confusion here though. And we have the Five of Wands as your central energy, and this is reversed. So there is some really light, happy exchange of information. And I know reversals, people tend to think that reversals are bad, but some of them can be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that case at all. So this is a very light, flirty energy. And you really are, because Libras, look at what your central energy is. The Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. And we're talking about love here. So you're feeling in love or wanting to be in love. You're looking for love if you're single. You're looking for real love, real connection. Not just dating. You're actually looking for a relationship. If you're in one, you're happy. What's crossing your Ten of Cups is the Four of Cups. So you may have been, or your partner, you could be involved with a water sign. Oh, maybe even a fire sign. But kind of this culmination of energy that was happening for everybody. And that's past now, and Jupiter is direct, and so there's all of a sudden this moving forward, and everything just kind of feels solid and feels right and good. So a lot of stress leading up to that. Now the sand is all filtering out, and it's like, oh, okay, this is what I originally thought. We were fine. Okay. All right, what's grounding is the Knight of Cups. So again, someone might be coming towards you, offering love, offering emotions, offering time. And you're feeling really good about it. Again, because we have the Ten of Cups. So you're feeling good about them. They're feeling good about you. There's fun exchange of energy. And you're really starting to open up, Libras, because for a while they may have been apathetic, or you may have been apathetic, but now it's kind of, you're ready to open up. You're ready to put the work in. They are too. Seven of Pentacles. We know we're not to the finish line yet, but we really know that what we've planted, these seeds that we've planted, this emotional foundation that we've planted, we know that it's solid, and we know that it's growing in the right direction, and we're excited about it. So we're going to keep going. I love the Seven of Pentacles. Hiccup point, because you can kind of get tired at this point, but this also really means that there's been a decision to continue. Now, that may seem like a massive dichotomy, because what I'm about to say in your future is we have the Lover's card reversed. And I'm sensing, Libras, I don't want to say this, but I'm sensing, and you guys are all going to be really mad at me for saying this, but if this relationship takes a turn for the worse, I'm really sensing that this is going to be because of you and your indecision. I'm sensing that your partner wants to move forward, and you are so caught up in weighing all the pros and cons that it can be detrimental to your relationship. Not ending for good, but it's going to cause unnecessary stress, unnecessary drama. So Libras, if you start over questioning or over analyzing things, which you do, which you are, this is you over analyzing. If you start doing that, what you're doing is projecting the negativity out onto the relationship. And when you project something, it causes a reality. So if you're going to choose to project, if you're going to choose to weigh pros and cons, focus on the pros, because there's a lot of good here. And definitely don't communicate that to your partner, because it's going to cause them to be uneasy. Because if you're involved in a water sign, with a water sign, they live in emotion. So anything that's said, positive or negative, they're going to take that to heart. You may be thinking, I'm just having a discussion with them. I'm just trying to weigh out the pros and cons with them. But they're like, whoa, he said what? What does that mean? And then they go and spin in their own internal cycle into a negative place. Or if you say something positive, oh yeah, I am the greatest boyfriend in the world. I am the greatest girlfriend in the world. I love this. But if you're sending those conflicting messages to them, keep in mind, Libras, you may be just thinking in your mind, I'm just discussing stuff with them. We're fine. No, 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 no. This person, they take what's said to heart. It's not just a discussion to them. It's not just weighing pros and cons to them. This can hurt them. It can hurt the relationship. So this weighing out that you're doing needs to be done alone. Same with this. If you're with a fire sign, they also take things to heart. Too much. They may exchange in the conversation and you may feel everything's fine, we're just discussing. But these guys, they go home and they start replaying that conversation and they say, wait a minute, why would she even say that? Why would he even have the thought that something's wrong? Something must be wrong. What did I do? What did I say? Where were they last Thursday? What's going on? Have they met somebody? This person spins. Okay, the Emperor, Aries, yeah, in control, usually. But where's their heart on their sleeves? They don't read through the lines very well. They jump to conclusions. And they act on it. So much, though, that they may say, okay, well, they're not happy. They're trying to figure out this relationship. If they can't tell it's good enough now, then peace out. You don't know what you have until it's gone. I'm gone and I'm happy. Okay? You may be fearing that this person might do that. And here's the thing, Libras. This person will. This person, water energy, they'll go into their cave and they'll check out of the relationship and you won't know what hit you. And you may thought, oh, I'm just discussing stuff. We're just figuring stuff out. And they've been in their cave processing everything that was said and they feel hurt that you're not happy because they've given you everything that as in their minds. So Libras, chill. Okay? Things are good. Don't weigh the pros and cons. Don't get caught up in the details. Just be happy. Just be happy. Be happy with your partner. Okay? Don't live in this, with this person, with this love life these next few weeks, don't live in this world of indecision. Just go with it. Be happy, have fun. We have the Ten of Swords reversed, so this doesn't mean that it's all over. But it can be a major setback in the relationship. Your indecision, your discussion, your pros and cons with them. Talk to that about with your friends. Get advice, but don't talk about that with your partner. It's going to really hurt them. Or actually hurt the relationship. But it's not over. It just can be a major setback. All right. What are the additional messages for Libras? Additional messages for Libras. Page of Swords reversed, the Hierophant reversed, Five of Cups reversed, Nine of Wands reversed. Libras, if you're involved with a fire sign and you're having this pros and cons discussion with them, again, remember I said it's not a discussion to them. They take it to heart. They feel like things are really wrong. So stop overanalyzing. This can also mean spying and not stalking, yes, in worst case scenario, but I'm not thinking that any of that's going on. But this can mean like way overanalyzing things to the detriment of the foundation and the core of the relationship, and it can very quickly cause it to not become a relationship. It causes that breakdown of that foundation. So you got to show your partner that you trust them and that you trust where it's going. And you have to trust it. this constant weighing causes issues with certain types of personalities. Now, if you were in a relationship with another Libra, or somebody that enjoyed discussing these things, right? Like maybe a Sagittarius, but definitely like a Gemini, or somebody that isn't afraid to put forth all the work that goes into it, like a Capricorn. Whole different story. But if you're talking about an Aries or a water sign, be careful with that over-analysis. Be very careful, because they are viewing that as you only looking at the negative. You know you're not. You know you're just weighing pros and cons, but they don't view it that way. They view it as, if you're asking this many questions, you must be extremely unhappy with me and our relationship. And that sucks, because I thought we were great together. All right? Be careful, Libras. All right, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave your comments below. All right, bye.